Hello and good morning, everyone. Today we are doing lesson 120. We are doing the last review in this section, and we are reviewing lessons 109 and 110. Lesson 109 is I rest in God. I rest in God today and let Him work in me and through me, while I rest in Him in quiet and in perfect certainty. In lesson 110, I am as God created me. I am God's son. Today I lay aside all sick illusions of myself and let my Father tell me who I really am. On the hour, we repeat, I rest in God. On the half hour, I repeat, I am as God created me. I rest in God and let Him work in and through me. What better way to do this than to let go of all of that control, all of that responsibility, and let God work through us. Let God show us who we really are to help us see through the fog of the illusions that we have created. When we allow this to happen, we begin to see things for the truth in what they are and all of the opportunities and all of the lessons. And you can see even many of the horrific attacks on you, on whatever level they are, as simply fear-based reactions or actions by somebody else. And we can see where we have had these false ideas about who we are. Imagine what life would be like if you knew the power that you actually hold. You know, they say that our brain, we only use about 10% of our brain. We probably use even less of our true power through God when we are in illusions because of that separation. So rest in God today. Put down the work gloves and let God work through you. Wouldn't it be great if you could let the answers just show up for you that you are seeking? We ask for that here, but then when we get those answers, they may not be what we think we want to hear. And so today I encourage you to practice the surrender of resting in God and letting Him take the wheel, and remembering that we are exactly the way that God created us. Our DNA is light and love, and that is all we ever need to be. And the eternal expansion of light and love, as it continues to grow, as we simply expand love, it just keeps getting bigger. But there is eternity and infinity, which means there is no limit on that. And so we can do amazing things. We just need to do it all through love. All right, let's see what Tina Spalding has channeled through Jesus. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. I have to say that you are all doing beautifully. A tremendous number of you right now feel very inspired by these teachings through this particular format. Of course, we inspired this being to do the lessons because you all need them. You all need to understand the power of your minds. You really need to understand that being distracted and led astray by the world does not serve you. It has wasted too much of your precious time already. We want you to go inside, align with love, and let go of your resentments and fears, all the things that do not feel good. What is left is your true self as God created you. You have merely dumped a lot of untrue ideas on top of the truth. And you know they are not true because they make you feel angry, fearful, and judgmental. So own that part of you deep within. When you go into your meditation time, repeat the phrase, I am as God created me. Then feel your way into the consistent and perfect consciousness that you are. You have traveled through many bodies. You've had baby bodies, child bodies, and teenage bodies. And there you are in the background observing. You've gone through many trials and tribulations, and there you are in the background observing. Just imagine that you let go of all the trials and tribulations and remain with that pure, clear, observant, wise self that you truly are, connected to all that is through love. It is a beautiful experience indeed, and you step closer to it each day. I am that one that you know is Jesus, and we will see you again tomorrow. I love the line, the phrasing that we have been through many bodies in this lifetime, even, but in all of our lifetimes. And we have remained the observer. And I have lived rounding the corner on 60 lifetimes. And it amazes me because as the observer, I feel I have this sort of same perception as the observer. I don't feel older. I don't know when I was younger if I felt any younger. In that presence of just being, we can observe what's going on like we do in our dreams, but we don't have to get caught up in the rules of this world. And so I just encourage you to see if you can observe the observer a little bit. See if you can take note of what it feels like and the fact that the changes that happen in this physical world, aside from physical pains, etc., the observer part of you is very consistent, very consistent. And most of us find that we can access that place where love lives, even though we've really covered it up. And that becomes hope. And when we become hope and we hold on to that hope and say, there's got to be something better because I keep going through this, I keep holding on, I keep staying the course, even when the course is really hard. When we're climbing that mountain, we know that there's a top there somewhere. We know that we're getting closer with every step to the top of that mountain. And even in those moments that we want to stop and turn around, we realize that we don't want to go backwards. So allow yourself today to rest and to be the observer, but to experience the observer a little bit. Be as God created you, that consistent, pure light. I hope you all have a spectacular day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.